Folks, this week we have America's least watched blood sport. No, not pickleball. It's the prop firm platform wars. In one corner we have Tradovate, the older option that gets the job done. And in the other corner is Project X, which, let's be honest, sounds less like a trading platform and more like something they built in a secret lab and immediately lost control of. If you've kept up with what's happened this week, you already know this is foreshadowing. Now, for those of you who live fulfilling lives and don't know what's been going on, here's the scoop. At the beginning of July, Topstep broke up with Tradovate in front of everyone. No text, no quiet fade-out. Just a full-on public, it's not me, it's our proprietary platform moment.
Topstep stopped offering new Tradovate accounts in June and will cut off resets after July 31st. It was clear Topstep was going all in on TopstepX. Topstep claimed their new setup offered better pass rates, higher payouts, and fewer issues. Basically, the trading world's version of, I'm living my best life. Tradovate responded the way any ex would. They hit send on the most passive-aggressive email blast this side of a family group chat. The message? Don't let prop firms force you to stop trading with your chosen platform. Tradovate basically told traders, we're not single, we're in an open relationship with 21 other prop firms. The vibe felt like they updated their relationship status and posted gym progress pics the same day.
This week, Tradovate, clearly still nursing the sting of being dumped so publicly, went straight to Facebook and dropped a suite of passive-aggressive ads aimed squarely at Topstep. Messages like, find a new prop firm so you can keep using Tradovate, and keep the freedom to trade how you want. It had the same energy as saying, no offense, but then following with a 42-slide PowerPoint. Tradovate didn't stop at ads. They funneled traffic to a custom landing page built entirely to capitalize on the Topstep breakup. It was basically a prop firm mood board, with logos, deals, and just enough sparkle to say, we didn't really like Topstep anyway.
They told traders to stick with the platform that never limits your potential, then helpfully displayed 20 prop firm discounts, as if to say, you've got choices, and we've got unresolved emotions. At the center, a side-by-side chart showing Tradovate stacked with features like trading view integration, mobile access, and advanced risk tools that make TopstepX, by comparison, look like it was showing up to a tech expo with a calculator. Joey Morgan broke it all down in his Tradovate and Project X are at War video, walking through the ads, the comparison chart, and the general state of chaos. If you haven't seen it, it's a quick, entertaining recap of the mess.
As for Topstep, their rebound era hit a rough patch this week. After going all in on TopstepX, the platform went down, causing Michael Patak to faceplant. Hard. Like first day of middle school, tray of lunch, all over your crush's lap hard. The system glitched worse than a Madden game on release day. Topstep's response was a series of perfectly calm corporate statements. We're aware of reports, working with our partner, updates as they become available. Like a flight attendant smiling while the engine's on fire. Then they followed up by calling the whole incident a hiccup. You know, just a tiny blip. If your idea of tiny includes mass confusion, missed trades, and enough trader rage to power a small city.
At this rate, TopstepX isn't a trading platform. It's a DreamWorks character who just wants to be taken seriously while accidentally setting the village on fire. And look, every platform has its issues. Buttons freeze, orders slip. Sometimes your chart looks like it got hit by a Jackson Pollock painting, but the timing here could not be worse. At this point, Tradovate didn't have to say anything else. They just pulled up a chair, poured a glass of rosé, and waited. But let's be honest, they could end this whole war. All they have to do is take a page from, we'll call them unlicensed pharmaceutical moguls.
Tradovate's been on this block a long time, and every new prop firm on the corner has to prove they're not just another lemonade stand before getting a shot. It could take months or years. But in this case, all they'd have to do is wink across the room and say, we could fast-track your approval if you ditch that other guy. It's like nepotism in Hollywood. There could be a faster lane for firms willing to cut ties with Project X. Tradovate wouldn't have to campaign or tweet or even run another ad. They'd just become the velvet rope entrance to legitimacy. And Project X would start looking like a temporary wristband to the kiddie pool.
So now the only question left is, who do you trust with your money? The platform that blew a gasket right after announcing the transition from Tradovate, or the one that's quietly sipping tea and racking up rebound flings like it's hot trader summer? Because make no mistake, this isn't just about features, uptime, or slick ads. This is about reputation. And in a market that runs on confidence, once yours is shaken, good luck getting it back. Traders don't forget, they don't forgive, and they definitely don't sit around hoping your next hiccup doesn't land during NFP. Topstep may still be telling everyone they upgraded, but to the rest of us, it's starting to look a lot like they just moved into a fixer-upper and forgot to check if the plumbing worked.
Let's talk about Brandon Carter. And if you don't know who that is, you've clearly never wandered into the part of YouTube where personal trainers shout at you for being undisciplined while they bench press small vehicles. Brandon's been a certified personal trainer and nutritionist for over 20 years. He's modeled for brands like Nike, Puma, Adidas, and Men's Health. Basically, if a company needed a chiseled human statue to make you feel bad about skipping the gym, they called Brandon. But here's the thing. Brandon's not just genetically gifted. He's algorithmically gifted. On YouTube, he's rocking over 1.24 million subscribers. And in the world of prop firm influencers, where most guys are hanging around 500K and some struggling to crack 100K, Brandon looks less like a trader and more like a D1 recruit who just showed up to play in your neighborhood flag football league. So yeah, if this were a competition for biggest futures influencer, both in size and subscriber count, Brandon might already have it wrapped up. And now, he's coming for our space. He's running webinars, giving trading advice, and steering his massive fitness audience, a crowd that probably thinks drawdown is a new squat variation, straight into the world of funded futures trading. And surprise, surprise, his prop firm of choice? Apex.
But here's where it gets funny. We thought about doing a spoof. You know, a goofy animated Brandon character. Maybe poke a little fun, like we usually do with prop firm influencers. But then we watched the footage, and yeah, the real Brandon Carter is already over the top. The charisma, the energy, the absolute conviction that this man can sell you a prop account while walking on a treadmill and talking about menstrual cycles. We couldn't make it better if we tried. So instead, we just chopped up his actual video and made a highlight reel. Because when it comes to being the biggest futures influencer, in followers, personality, and maybe even bench press max, it might just be Big Brandon Carter.
This year, I've been making a lot of money. And in this video, I'm going to show you my whole trading strategy and show you how you can start making money trading futures. I'm going to give you my whole setup, my breakdown, everything I do, so you can start getting some of this paper as well. And Apex has been paying me too. A lot of people say Apex doesn't pay me. This is like $250,000 in like a month. We're only trading one instrument. Me is NASDAQ futures or NQ. That's it. That's the only thing I'm trading. And the reason you want to trade the same instrument over and over is because you kind of start to learn it. You kind of start to understand how it moves. You get a feel for it after you get a few hundred hours of trading. It's kind of like having sex with a woman. Some of you have had sex with women, not all of you. And you know you can have sex with one woman one way and it can be the best she's ever had in her life. You can do the exact same moves with another woman and she thinks it's the worst. And they're both right. And it's all your fault. You're responsible. That's what it's like. Every instrument moves differently. It has different proclivities and it behaves differently. So you want to get to know the instrument well. You only do that with hours. Because those of you who've had sex with a woman, and if she lets you do it again, you've been with that same woman, you start to learn each other's bodies. Sometimes it gets better. It's like that with all relationships. Like even my girlfriend, like she got an app to track her menstrual cycle. And I'm like, I don't need an app. It's going to be on the 14th. I just know. Been together 3 years and we were friends for 2 years before that. So I already know when it's coming up, man. When she going to start acting crazy. It's going to be the 14th. I don't need your app. Just ask me. Chat BBC. My strategy is wildly different than what anyone is teaching on the internet. I watch other people's trading content. It always makes me laugh. It's like, yo, this shit is nerdy. If you've been trading any other way, it might not make sense to you. You might think it's bullshit, but I would like you to suspend your disbelief momentarily and just ask yourself, are you more profitable than me? Do you got $250,000 in profit in your fucking funded account? Or real life account? If not, maybe, just maybe, you should shut the fuck up and listen. That's what I would do.
Huge shout out to Big Brandon Carter. If you haven't already, go check out his latest day trading video where he breaks down the specific details of his strategy. Now, fair warning, Brandon isn't just any trader. He's a world-class salesman who's made millions selling fitness, lifestyle, and let's be honest, pure swag. So if you catch yourself trading EMAs, crushing sardines, and maybe dabbling with PEDs, hey, don't blame me. You've been warned.
Apex Trader Funding is having a huge 80% off sale. Pass in as little as 1 day. Use code FFF and sign up today.
We want to kick off this episode with some genuinely great news. First off, thank you. Seriously. We read every comment you leave, and the love and support mean the world to us. We pour over 60 hours a week into producing these videos. Writing, animating, editing, fixing whatever just broke, and hearing from you makes it all worth it. Here are just a few of the kind words we've gotten recently. First up, we've got a comment from Adagalker11 who simply said thanks for the content. Short, sweet, and respectful. Then there's at Alciferduich2323 who wrote, I was waiting for your video since Sunday. That right there is loyalty. Now at Pit Trades decided to take a more personal route. Last time I came this early, I had a girlfriend. Wow, we didn't know our videos had that kind of effect. Had Fuchsia Trader dropped this gem? Another good one. That's a trader comment if I've ever seen one. Economy of language, maximum praise per syllable. And finally, the queen of dedication at Gianmarco said, I live for these videos. Like, we are truly flattered and we want you to know. We got you, Jen. Thank you all so much for the support. Seriously. These comments give us the fuel to keep going through the editing marathons, the caffeine crashes, and the emotional roller coaster of covering prop firm drama every single week. But every once in a while, we create a true masterpiece. A few weeks ago, we featured a segment that might go down in futures for our future history. A loving tribute to the influencer with the best sense of humor in the game, Nutty Bar Trades. The basic setup? The super hairy Nutty character was stressing out about his ear hair. Said it was getting out of control and he needed a trim. And yes, that was based on a real conversation Nutty had on his stream. If you missed it, go back and check it out. It's pure comedy gold. But today we want to give the spotlight to someone else. Someone who understood the assignment and took the Nutty love to the next level. Let's give it up for the UK futures trader who left us this endearing thought. Lovin' the Nutty bit. He should mass produce the Nutty Bear soft toy. He's also a really nice guy. Great video, guys. Wait, did he just say Nutty Bear? That is magic in a bottle. Yes to all of this. We are rolling with this one. Hairy Nutty is now called Nutty Bear. We still laugh every time we think about it. Now, we can't exactly manufacture a Nutty Bear plushie, but if we could, maybe it would look something like this. And yes, we'd buy 10.
And on that note, huge shout out to everyone using our code, FFF. Every time you do, that support goes right back into the show, whether it's software, the website, animation tools, or editing help. None of it's free, but you make it possible. So thank you. Now, the exciting news. Because this community has been so incredible at showing up and using our code, we went back to the prop firms and asked, what can you do for us? And they came through, big time. They told us the more you keep showing up, the more they'll support us, with even bigger perks. So here it is. Drum roll, please. We're launching a weekly giveaway. All right, let's walk through how to register for our weekly giveaway. It's super simple, and just a few clicks could land you a free Apex evaluation, any size you want, from $25,000 all the way up to $300,000. Here's how it works. First, head over to futuresforourfuture.com. Right at the top of the page, you'll see a drop-down labeled Giveaways. Go ahead and click it. That'll bring you to our giveaways page, and this is where the fun begins. You'll see your total number of entries, the overall number of entries from everyone participating, and exactly how many days are left in the current contest. Everything updates in real time, so you always know where you stand. To enter, just drop in your name and email address. That's all it takes to get started. From there, you can rack up even more entries by completing different actions. For example, subscribing to our newsletter earns you 30 entries. Referring a friend? That's a whopping 50 entries. Visiting one of our YouTube channels and hopefully subscribing? That's another 30 entries. Every action you complete stacks more entries in your favor. The more you do, the better your odds of winning. And don't forget to check the leaderboard while you're there. At the end of the contest, we'll be drawing one winner from all the entries, but the more points you collect, the better your chances in that draw. The leaderboard shows exactly where you rank compared to everyone else. It's a fun way to track your progress and maybe even size up the competition a little bit. So if you want the best shot at winning, keep completing those actions and climbing that leaderboard. Now, if you're someone who likes the fine print, we've got that covered too. Scroll to the bottom of the page and click on the section labeled Rules. You'll find all the key details there, the official start date, how the winner is selected, and anything else worth knowing. As for the schedule, it's simple. Each giveaway runs from Sunday through Friday, and we draw the winner every Saturday. We'll reach out to the winner directly by email, so make sure you enter a valid address or we won't be able to contact you. And in case your email ends up in the spam folder, we've got backup. We'll also post the winner's name on our website and give them a shout out in next week's video. Oh, and one last tip before you go. Every giveaway includes a secret code. It's worth bonus entries, but we only reveal it in our weekly content. So make sure you're watching and listening closely. That one code could make all the difference. This week, we are going to make it simple. Use code FFF. That's right. The secret code for this week is FFF. Okay, that's it. It's easy, it's fun, and it's a great way to join the community while scoring some seriously valuable prop accounts. Get your entries in, check the leaderboard, and good luck. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, click here to check out another great video or explore our full playlist for more. Watch time means the world to us, so please share this with your trading buddies. And if you don't have any, just watch it again yourself. Remember, trading is tough enough. We all deserve more laughs. Thanks again, and see you next week.